Hi, it's Sandy Wyllie. Welcome to my mental health channel, where I wipe away the stigma of mental illness by talking about my own personal struggles, having borderline personality disorder, post-traumatic stress disorder, anxiety and panic attacks, depression. I talk about narcissism and my narcissistic mother. I talk about schizophrenia, and I wrote a book, Life with My Schizophrenic Father. And the link to that book and all my other books are down below in the description, all available on Amazon. I talk about my unethical psychologists that sexually abused me, and I've written books about them too, and those links are down in the description. I also talk about a plethora of other mental health related topics, but I only come on as a former patient of almost 20 years. I am not a licensed therapist. I do not hold a degree in psychology, so I cannot diagnose you or give you a professional opinion. And all I ask in turn of you is your kindness, please, and respect in the comments. Please be kind to me, be kind to other people who comment. We don't need to agree on everything, but we do need to show each other kindness and respect. Now, if you are new to my channel, welcome, welcome. Stick around, take a chance, hit that like button. Hit that little button on the lower right hand corner that says subscribe. That way you will be notified each and every time my video comes out. As soon as it comes out, you will get a message. It's 100% free, so stick around, take a chance. Please share my videos with your friends, your family on social media platforms, and let's build up this community and let's spread the love around this beautiful holiday season. My microphone broke, so that's why I don't have it. I hope that you can hear this video, and I'm not shouting like a loud woman that I am. All right, the topic today is the freakiest things I've done in high school. I've done some pretty freaky things, okay? And I just wanted to do a lighthearted video, to share them with you. First of all, I was voted class zooiest. They had, in high school, they put like the class smartest student, the most artistic, the best dressed. They have those categories. Some high schools do. Well, they had a category zooiest, like wacky, zooey, crazy, like an animal and the monkey in the zoo. And I was one of them. And there's good reason for that. One of the freakiest things I did in high school was bring a guinea pig to high school. A live, big, fat guinea pig. I put this big fat guinea pig in my pocketbook and brought it to me in every class. I had it in my pocketbook the whole day. Now you may be asking yourself, what kind of whack out person is she? What kind of cruel person is she to bring a guinea pig and have her and put it in a pocketbook, all day long? Oh, I'm going to answer that to you right now. It wasn't that I was cruel. It was because my mother said I couldn't get any pets, all right? I was in a very depressed and very bad state at that time. And I wanted something cuddly. You know how people bring pets? They even bring rabbits, not just dogs. They have mental health pets now. This is true. It's not just dogs. You can bring a rabbit with you. That you can bring these pets in stores if you get a doctor's note or show proof that you're doing it for your mental health. A lot of people have severe anxiety, are afraid to leave the house. And these people won't leave the house unless they have their security in their little pet rabbit, dog, or whatever it is, So this is true. Stores do allow this. So I needed a little cute, and my mother was narcissistic and she used to beat me up. And she forbid me, we already had a poodle anyway. So just to be fair, we had a dog. But that was kind of like her dog. The dog had nothing to do with me. I wanted my own special little cuddly pet. And she forbid me. And I was afraid if I left that guinea pig, I hid the guinea pig at home. I hid it in my stereo cabinet. My stereo cabinet was huge, okay? It was but my mother used to go in my room all the time. I had no privacy. There was no boundaries. Okay, she invaded my space, went in all my drawers, threw away stuff. I mean, so when I was home, I had the guinea pig in like a big stereo cabinet. See how this shelf is this big and wide? So I had plenty of space to go in. I took it out all the time too, but I was afraid if I left it at home and my mother goes in my room and threw my stuff all the time, my mother would find it and kill it. Because one time, I, I'm just being honest with you guys, my mother was a friggin' bitch, okay? Look at my other videos, read my books. One day I had a little cute pet frog, and I don't know what she did with it, okay? Me and my dad brought it home. It was just so sad, you know? And the next day it was gone. And I said, what happened to my pet frog? And she said, oh, its mommy came and took it away. That's what she said to me. The frog's mommy came and took it away. I was devastated. But so this is just to explain to you why I had to bring this guinea pig. I didn't want this guinea pig to be killed. And when I went home, I didn't have it. So I couldn't trust to leave that guinea pig alone with my narcissistic mother. God knows what would happen to it. So I brought it to school and kept it in my pocketbook with me. You know, it was my safe little cuddly, secure, cute little guinea pig. And the girls, it got wind that I had the guinea pig. You know, it would make noise and everything in class. And so during lunch, we're in the cafeteria, and of course I had my pocketbook and the guinea pig in it. And some really mean girls. I mean, some of the girls in high school, you know yourself, they're really nasty, okay? Oh, let me see your guinea pig. Let me see. I heard you have a guinea pig. And I was stupid, okay? I said, okay, you want to see? Oh, let me hold it. Let me hold your guinea pig. I did not let the guinea pig out, okay? It was the mean bitch. She wanted me to get in trouble. So she wanted to see my guinea pig. Then she wanted to hold my guinea pig. And of course, she put it on the ground. Oh! The guinea pig's loose! I didn't let the guinea pig loose. The girl said she wanted to see it. She wanted to hold it. And then, you know, I was trying to, she asked, I was such a, I did one of these videos. I was really stupid, I should have known that this girl was going to cause trouble. She was going to get me in trouble, and she got me in big major league trouble because she let the guinea pig on the ground. She did it intentionally, the bitch. The guinea pig's running up and down the whole cafeteria while girls are screaming, ah, a mouse, a rat, what is it, ah, they're climbing on chairs, ah, look, it's running around, so the whole cafeteria was in a fucking uproar, like, what is that thing, it's a rat, help. So the teachers are running, the principal is coming, everyone is saying, what's up, what's wrong, there's a rat, there's something running around this cafeteria. So eventually they found it. Okay, whose is this? One's like, it's hers. She brought it to school. It's hers. All the nasty bitch girls. It's hers. She's going to be in trouble. Oh, yeah. Oh, boy. Detentions. Not 1, not 2, not 3. My mother was called, and you know what that meant. I don't want to give you all the bloody, gory details here on YouTube. Okay, so that was number 1, freakiest thing I've ever done in high school. Number 2 freaky thing. The second freakiest thing that I done. I used to be a prankster, okay? I loved practical jokes. I bet you wouldn't guess it, huh? Well, I like to do jokes on everyone. No one is excluded from my pranks. I used to do prank phone calls. I was wacky, okay? That's why I'm class zooiest. So I hated Latin class. The teacher was lovely. Miss Markarian, she wasn't married. Ms., they say Ms. Well, that class had me stumped. I mean, Latin? Like, really? Latin? I took 2 years of it. You had to take it, whatever. It was a difficult high school. I was so bored, I needed to relieve my tension. So I took that friggin' Latin book, the teacher's version, that was on her desk, and I stapled all the pages together. Yep. So the next day in class, we're all there. Okay, open your books, class. Okay, books are open. I'm watching. She opens her book. She goes to turn the page. Now, I stapled the pages together. And she's going, and I'm like, I got a straight face on. I'm biting my tongue, like biting the edges of my cheek because I can't, laugh because then she'll suspect me. And she goes, what's going on here? She tried to turn, and she sees that the pages are all stapled together, and like, yeah, I had some fun, and it took away from having to learn Latin for a little while because she has to take all those staples out, and while she's doing that, I'm like, ooh, whatever. Number 3, Mr. Moshi. Mr. Moshi was a geometry teacher. Okay, he's only 8 years older than I was at the time. I had a big crush on Mr. Mochi. I love older men, first of all, okay? I didn't like any, and it was an all-girl Catholic school, okay? So there's no boys to look at, only girls. They called it St. Queers. It was St. Clair's, but they called it St. Queers because they're all girls. Well, I'm not into girls, all right? Not if you are into girls and you're a girl. I mean, that's fine, whatever you're into. I'm telling you, I wasn't into girls. I wasn't even into boys, okay? I liked older men, and I mean at least like 10 years to 20 years older than me. Anyway, Moshi was only 8 years older than me, but, I was a minor. I was in high school. I was like 15. I had a big crush on him. And I wanted to, get his number. I couldn't find his number. So I walked in the teacher's room one day. This was after school hours. Why was it after school hours? How could I get in the teacher's room? The teacher's room wasn't locked, number 1. Number 2, the teachers were all gone. It was after school hours. I signed, me and my best friend Cheryl, remember Cheryl, nursing is my bag, Cheryl? If you watch that video, if you're following along with my story. We were in the variety show, okay? Should have been an actress on stage. Yeah, we were in the variety show, so that's how we were practicing for the variety show, that all the parents were going to come, all the teachers, all the students, everyone was going to go to that variety show. It was some weekday night. I forget when it was. But so we had a practice, right? And during a break from the practice, this was after school hours, I moseyed in to the teacher's room. I said to my friend Cheryl, I gotta find Moshi's number. I want to find his number because I got a major crush on him and I want to talk to him. Of course, Cheryl didn't go in. I don't know. I walked all around checking out the teacher's room. Ooh, this is cool. They have a refrigerator. Ooh, let's open up. What do they eat? Yeah, I did the thing, the Snoopy dog thing, Snoopy dog. And I looked at all the papers and notebook. Ooh, teachers' names. Ooh, numbers. So there was this notebook, and it had Richard Moshi, and it had contact number. So I wrote that down. And I think I called it up, and I asked for Mr. Moshi, and he said, I'm not him. I'm a friend of his. Oh, okay. And I hung up. And I said, oh, God, okay. All right. The number that I got from school was not Richard Moshi, my teacher's number. It was a contact number. So in case it was an emergency, you know how you give a contact number at work? You give someone else's number, not your number. So if something happens to you, they contact that person. Well, the number that I got was a contact number, not Richard Moshi's, Mr. Moshi's real number. So I said, how am I going to get his real number? So, I'm a creative person, if you know me. Look at my videos, read my books. I had to come up with an idea. So I asked good old dad. Oh, my dad, you're going to love my dad. I'm pretty sure I wrote about this in this book, Life with My Schizophrenic Father. If you have read this book, give me a shout out if I did write about this in this book. I think I might have written this story in this book, okay? about the time my father got Moshe's number for me. God bless you. God bless you, Daddy. God bless you. I love my daddy. Made me sad that he's gone. All right, I'll tell you about the story. Let me tell you. All right. So I asked my dad, because my dad was such a good dad. He had schizophrenia. He had a lot of mental illness. He hallucinated. He was in and out of mental hospitals, but he was a great dad. Great. Can you call this number? It's Moshe's friend, okay? And say that you're an old friend from his college days and like to reconnect with him. My dad did it! Of course, my dad is a guy's voice, so the guy didn't suspect anything. A man is calling. He called the number that I had from Moshe, the contact number. He said, I'm an old college friend, and I found this number, and I'd like to get in touch, with Richard, if you could give me his number. So, and the guy was obliging. Sure, an old college friend. Sure, here's his number. So my dad got his number. Yay! Like a movie star or something, right? And I call him, and of course he says, "Who's this?" And I wouldn't tell him who I am. Ooh. Surprise, surprise. Now, a lot of people, if someone called me, I don't know what I would do. And I didn't know who it was. I might hang up on him. I don't know if I would. But he didn't, okay? Suppose someone called you, all right, someone of the opposite sex, said, "Hi," whoever you are. "Hi, how you doing? What do you like to watch for TV?" I started asking questions, and you say to them, "Who are you?" "Oh, I'm someone that you know." "Who?" He didn't know by my voice on the phone. But yeah, he never found out who he spent the evening talking with. And, he was very friendly for someone who didn't know who the fuck they were talking to. Because I wouldn't tell him it was me, and I never did tell him it was me. I didn't want to get in trouble. I just said, "Oh, someone you know." "Oh, who?" He couldn't recognize my voice. All right. The fourth, final one of the freakiest things I did in high school. I got drunk. I got stone drunk. Okay. I had anxiety, and I didn't get drunk all the time. I got drunk. I could probably count in one hand, how many times I got really drunk. I mean, falling down drunk. I drank a bottle of red wine before I went to school that morning. A whole bottle. Wasn't that brilliant of me? Anyway, I was loopy. Well, if you drank a whole bottle of wine, I was like, I don't know, 16, 17. I didn't weigh that much. I didn't eat anything, so I had a whole bottle of wine. I mean, a big bottle of wine. A big bottle of wine would probably, how many? It would at least be 5 glasses of wine at least, So I drank, So I'm sitting in school, in the class, in my home room. This is the room you first go into before you go off to your different classes. All right, I'm in my homeroom. The homeroom teacher's there. I'm at my desk like this, and the teacher called me up. She goes, "This is a note. I want you to take this note to the principal's office." I'm surprised she'd let me even walk to the principal's office. I could barely walk. So, okay. I took the note to the principal's office. And guess what happened? What was in that note? "Hi, I'm drunk. Call my mother and take me the fuck out of here." I didn't know what was in the note. I didn't read the note. She told me, the teacher told me, take this note to the principal's office. That's what she said. Nothing more than that. I didn't know what it was about. I didn't know why I just thought she needed to tell the principal something, and, back before cell phones and all that. And she just used me, a random student sitting there in the class, to take her note. But, oh yeah, the principal opened the note and it said, "Yeah, I'm drunk. Call my mom and get me the fuck out of here." Yeah. So then I went home and I just slept the whole day away. I was stone drunk. All right. I did some wacky things. Maybe you did some wacky things. How about you share those wacky things with me? How about we talk about it? Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I hope you stick around. Maybe most of you are gone by this point. I want to show you a picture. See that? That's me in high school. That's me. Maybe I'll make this the thumbnail. I don't know. Should I? I can't ask you now. It'll be too late. I don't know. I'll figure it out, all right? So, write me some comments, drop me a line, and let's talk about the crazy, freakiest things you ever done in school. All right, till next time. Take care. Bye-bye.